wheels choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold. Twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scowls. Cranking loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Feel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern Pride racing hours here. Feel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride racing breed. Southern Pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern Pride racing breed.
Yeah, glad to be here. Appreciate you being patient with us for those that are waiting on the racing show. Hopefully there was some people out there knowing it's our night. We got our calendar out there on Band. If you're not a member of the Band, we're going to have to send you the link. I try to get it updated. All the regular shows are in there, and then we put in our new ones. We did have some technical difficulties. I think we've got worked through it, hopefully, and we're excited to have. Like I said, it's just one of them. If the Wi-Fi is a little hazy at times, that's just one of those things we're dealing with. Yeah. We got people working on it. We're gonna bring our guest up, and we're glad to have Shay Wills with us. And I can get him up there, and he's muted right now. He'll be coming in just a second. And we're excited to have a guest here tonight on the SFP Racing Hour and the Dirt Report.
Right.
Weekend of racing. We're going to talk about that in a little while. But we're glad to. We're glad. I always like to talk racing, whatever kind of racing. I like that picture he's got right there.
Too.
That looks like a sharp little car. So give him just a minute. He may have got busy. And but Dean, how you doing tonight?
I'm fine. You?
Well, it's been a Monday, man. I mean, all things considered, I'm blessed. I mean, God blesses me every day, and I am blessed. So
that's right.
I'm not complaining because you know what?
It could be worse.
Oh, I'm not battling some disease right now. I thank God for that, and I'm praying for those who know. Hello there, Shay.
That's right.
How you doing? And he's muted.
Okay.
Hang on. You'll have to do it, brother. Let him get unmuted, and we'll get him talking here. So give him just a second. It can be tricky on the phone. Paul always turned himself off.
Oh, I know it.
And one time he turned the whole thing off because
I did that.
You did that too? Yeah, you shut down the whole stream. Yeah.
Oh, did.
Just unmute you. Get it, Shay. We'll get to talk about it. Weekend of racing. Bubba did good for Bubba. It was good, man. Come on. Don't give me no lip about it.
I'll be here too.
Yeah, just look on your screen there. There should be a little microphone there, and just click on that, and it should unmute you. We can't do it from here because you have the power, you have the control. So give him just a minute. We'll let him get that straightened out. Can you hear us? Hey, I think we got it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, Shay, how you doing, buddy? Well, he muted himself again.
So I can't say nothing.
Dean, have you mind of Dean? Dean's come a long way. He really has.
Yeah, you,
Oh, he says he can't hear us. Can everybody else hear us? Oh, not sure
I don't know yet.
what's going on. We're showing we're good here. Let me test this theory and see. He may have to come back out and come back in. When that happens,
Yeah.
hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's make sure we it's just one of those days, man. I'm telling you, it's like one of those times. Yeah, we're good. We're good on our end because we're coming live over Rumble. So if you have to, just reboot, brother. Reboot or check your volume. You heard us earlier though, so I think maybe not real sure what that is. But if you need to like come back out and come in, that's fine too, man. Don't worry about it. Believe me, we have all these issues all the time.
Oh yeah.
But I did hear us on Rumble, so I know we're coming through.
Good.
And we hope everybody's had a good Monday. It's been a challenging Monday. It really has. And we're working through some issues. We had all kind of technical things with the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah.
Before I had to totally reboot the system, reboot the Wi-Fi, all that stuff.
Yes.
And we're back. Hopefully, bear with us. Bear with us. We're trying.
That live good.
Well, my Wi-Fi's been, I mean, it has been a challenge the last 3 weeks with storms and stuff. They say I'm good to the site, and then it dances, and I'm gonna run a quick test on it. But what you think about the race there
It was
Sunday?
very good. I liked it.
Late race,
Yes.
and somebody that you have been beaten up on won the race.
Oh, I know. Where did he come from?
Logano.
Yeah. They hadn't raced there in 30 years. And every time they race there, a new track, he wins.
Wow. I did see something about the 30 years.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yes.
So
I thought it was very interesting.
Chase didn't have a bad day.
No, but he came in the pit. Somebody who's in the pits. They had a wreck and it knocked him down some laps.
Yeah.
And that was awful. But all in all, a good race.
All in all, a good race.
SPG was doing good.
He was. Reddick did not have a good day.
No, he didn't. No.
I don't think Reddick will win this thing.
I don't either. I thought he would. That's where I messed up at the beginning of the year.
I really thought he would do good too.
You know, every time, like I was with last year with William Byron, I said William Byron's going to do it, but he didn't do it. Then I jump on the Reddick bandwagon.
Let's pull him down until he can straighten out. He's trying to figure out what's
then I
going
can
on.
jump on the Tyler Reddick bandwagon, and he don't do good.
Hamlin did good. Hamlin
Right.
did good.
Yes, he did.
There were several. I mean, I didn't get to watch the race. I don't have
Bale
TNT.
didn't do good at all.
No, he didn't. He didn't do good.
My in-season challenge bracket is busted.
Busted.
Yes.
Who'd you have?
I had Chase going all the way.
And he's out now.
He's
I guess.
out.
Who's still in? Blaney.
Blaney's in, and so is David Gilliland.
Gilliland's still in it.
Yes.
You know what?
I gotta go with Gilliland.
I would root for him.
I would too now.
I mean, come on. Everybody like a million, but I'd say he needs it more than the others.
Yes, he does.
I really do. I think that a shot that would be for him to win that
Yes,
thing.
it would. Yes.
And is next race it?
Yes. This Sunday's it.
And-
And Indy.
At India, what a place to seal it.
I know it.
You know,
The last one on TNT.
thank goodness. I don't have TNT, so I'm going to complain a little bit.
But then after next week, it would be on USA and NBC.
I should be good on those. I think I'm thinking about switching my. I used to switch, because you don't get penalized. Like I'll be on Fubo for a while because of the Braves, and I'd go back over to YouTube, cable, YouTube TV, and you get different things with different ones.
Yes,
So
you do.
it just depends on which one. But yeah, I just I I like I like the thing for the money, but you know I don't know. I think they should just pile all that money into the give them a big payday at the end.
Yes, they do.
But some would say they get a lot. They say they don't get enough.
I don't think.
It's so expensive. Hey, I was reading a race car driver. He's in I forget which division he's in. I was reading him today. And he said they didn't have a good race. I can't remember his name. He said they didn't have a good race, and he said they're really evaluating. They may have to shut it down for the season. He has quite a few sponsors, but he said we're losing money, and he just said I don't know that we're going to be able to. I don't know that we're going to be able to do it.
Well, I know tomorrow night when we talk to that lady from IHRA,
Yeah.
they have a drag strip to not race this past weekend for some kind of issue.
Really?
Yes. I don't know. They didn't already. I just heard he had an issue with no race.
Yeah, and around here,
We don't
the
have
general
no-
area, a general area, they can't race because of the rain.
That's right.
Some of them have raced.
Yeah, but we don't have no dirt track locally.
Sure, we do. I-75, man. What's wrong with
I-75, yeah, but that's like what, 45 minutes away?
It's more like about 50, maybe 55 minutes. It depends. It might be 50.
But we lost Bowens, we lost North,
Storm coming in.
Ain't that lovely?
You need to be a track owner. I could see that. You could call it Potts Racing or something,
How would your track be? If you could build a track, how would you build it? What design would you make?
Well, honestly, what I would do, I like I-75. I like, what I've seen at North Georgia and different ones. And I know it's expensive, but I would work to get investment, and I would put bleachers all around that thing, like not just on one side. I would like to see, some of them may have it, but have them all the way around so that you can some people might want to be in a different turn. I would have it flat, where you don't have to have a bunch of climbing and stuff to get to
Right.
where you're going to be watching the race or getting your car in and out. And again, I know it's expensive, but I would pave a lot of those areas where the cars are. I would do that. I know it's, like I said, I know it's expensive, big investment. But if you're asking me what I would do if I had my druthers, I would, I'd pave that and have some, and I don't know. I would invite, I know they have their their thing. They sell hot dogs or whatever,
Right.
but I would, I'd work with a food truck or two, and I would take a cut off of that and have them come in and do specialty. That way, it's not your overhead. You just take a cut. You don't have any expense other than, they show up and they sell you a cut of, being able to be there.
I would
Yeah.
have my track in my mind would be a figure 8.
What do you want to do? Kill them?
No, but have like a tunnel that they go under.
If you're a figure 8, you're gonna run into each other, Dean.
No, you know that.
Are you talking about they got to go underground and then?
Go under there.
We can't just go circle. Come on.
Well, look at Pocono. It's a triangle.
Maybe I would have my track go right, not left. How about that?
Whoa, that's an idea.
Just do something different. I
That's
call it right hand Clyde.
Oh, I like
Right
that.
hand Clyde's racing racetrack.
I like that. I like
Make the
that.
drivers go the other way.
Yeah.
Imagine how hard that'd be for them at first. They've been doing it all these years, going
You're
left.
right.
Make them go right.
Oh, speaking of right, have you heard that they're gonna have a the Indy race going to the streets of Washington D.C.?
I have not.
Yes, it's gonna be called the America 250.
America 250.
Yes.
I'm saying we apologize for our guest, and we will have him in
Yes.
if we have to do it another time. We had some issues,
Yes.
and he is still out there. We're just waiting to see if he can figure that out, and we apologize. Don't
Right.
worry, buddy. We got you. We'll get you in
That's right.
to your time slot.
Yes. Yes.
So we're
yes.
just running our mouth. If you get it fixed, we'll come in and give you this time and a whole nother time.
That's right. Yes.
Not your fault.
No, it ain't.
Technology it's I think it's the aliens, man. I think it's Bigfoot
Yeah.
messing with
Could
it.
be.
Tree knocking. It's messing with us.
Could be that storms. Hey, anything can happen.
Are you gonna do some notes?
Well, when you're ready.
Well, my computer down here. Oh, that didn't shut down. I just got asked a question. I got out of the blue. Like, what the heck? I can't even. Like, can we have anything else crazy happen, dude?
Don't ask that.
Like, I can't even control anything on the screen yet. It's like, let me see if I can figure this out.
They'll be racing Indy cars, Washington D.C. on August 23rd of this year. In a few more weeks. I don't know what that was. I looked and I seen that screen up there.
I mean, I told you. See, I said something about Bigfoot and aliens, and look what happened, man. Our guests can't hear us. We're having all kinds of issues. It's a crazy day.
It is.
Now, say that again, because I was sitting here looking at a blue screen.
Indy cars racing straight to Washington, D.C. August 23rd of 2026. That could be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, but there might be a one to watch.
Dean, is there anything that comes on that's called racing and NASCAR that you don't watch? You said about everyone.
Well, it might be interesting. See them going by the White House.
What are they going to do with all the protesters? They're going to have to push them back a lot further. The drivers might get something thrown at their car.
You're right.
I mean, it's interesting. I mean, the president's all about sports and
Yeah.
all that. I'm glad with it. I mean, it's good. So, yeah, why not?
Well, NASCAR Goodyear tire allotment for North Wilkesboro Cup Series. 10 total sets. 8 for a race, 1 for qualifying, with transfers to race, and 1 to practice.
All right, I want to slide in here on this one.
Okay.
I don't like the whole limit of tires. To me, a tire. I realize you make them go further, but to me that impacts safety. So here's the thing: the whole thing on tires was supposedly the smaller teams can't afford.
Right.
Okay, I got a fix for that.
Okay. Let's hear it.
So you give the number. What is that number? 8.
You get 10 total sets.
Yeah.
8 for the race.
Okay, 8 for the race. Let's stop right there. I don't need the others.
Okay.
8 for the race.
Right.
Here's the thing: if you use your 8, here's what I say: you have to pay a higher fee to get the next set. You can get up to 2 more sets or whatever. The fees go up.
Right.
If you want it, it's going to cost you more money. That money is used to help the smaller teams get another set, offset the cost.
That's an idea.
So, like, you go to your 8, you run it. You say, you know what? We're not going. These tires. We got to have more tires. So they say, all right, we want our 9th set. Okay, we're going to charge you. It's going to be stiff.
Right.
And out of those funds of all those major teams, multi-car teams, all them teams that's got more money, I don't know how they would figure where the cutoff is, but those teams that are down, we'll say, I imagine the top 15 in points, they're probably not struggling for money.
Right. Yeah.
And then you take the next, that money all goes into a fund if it's needed for those teams to get a set. If the other teams get them one. If they get a set, then that allows all the other teams to get a set. Every team that gets a set got to pay more except for the ones that are below the Mendoza line of whatever that is. And if you do another set and you limit it, you don't let them do forever, but you charge them even more money. Then you got to think about how much this is costing me.
Right.
I don't like the idea of the limit, because things happen at tracks that are beyond the team's control,
Right.
like a crap track that have things going on. Shane's going to come back in and try it again.
Okay. Great. Hope so.
We'll try this one. I think that's the one. He's back.
How you doing? Yeah, I lost audio to you guys. I'm not sure if it was my phone or
Man,
my
it has been
headphones.
so much crazy stuff, but we can hear you. But
Yeah, welcome back.
we're glad to have you, man.
Yes.
We're glad to have you. We're just talking racing until we got there. So tell us about Shay and what you do in relation to racing. Tell us, whatever you want to tell us about yourself, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've been racing since I was 5. I started in quarter midgets at Blackbird in Newcastle, Delaware. Raced quarter midgets till I was 14 years old. Then I moved into a 250 micro at Airport Speedway in Newcastle, Delaware. Raced the 250 and then a 270 micro for about 4 years until we moved into a wingless sprint car. I mean, I race, it's called a Northeastern wingless sprint. It's a 602 crate engine, GM crate engine.
Yeah.
With a Burt transmission, so it makes it. Oh, we got a little cooking thing going on here.
You're fine.
Just cook us something.
Yeah.
But it's a nice class because the crate engine helps keep it affordable, and it's self-starting as well. So it's really great for, I mean, our small crew. It's just really me, my dad, and my mom. So ideally, we're going to move up to something like a 360 with a little more power. But
yeah,
we've been racing this division for about, I think this is our 6th year now. And we primarily raced at New Egypt Speedway. And I don't know how familiar you guys are, but they decided to not continue running this year. So we're just stuck at Bridgeport Speedway. And I personally like to run a couple different tracks. I don't like to run the same track every single race of the year. So in addition to the new sprint, we have a 600 we bought 2 years ago. And it was a very slow start with that car. Last year, I want to say in May, after we just had the engine rebuilt, first race out, it grenaded on us, put a hole through the crankcase.
Oh man!
It seemed as like a connecting rod bolt wasn't tightened all the way when it was reassembled. So very unfortunate. But then the next week we went out with the sprint car and lost the engine in that. And then I had a big wreck in Orange County, New York last year with the sprint car. So last year was a very trying year. We did win. We won in the sprint car early in the season, and then and it's someone else's 270 about summertime. But yeah, regrouped for this year. We got we bought a roller and rebuilt the sprint car. We won back on May 17th at Bridgeport. It was nice to get a win that early in the season. Kind of get some momentum back from last year, and just nice to get a first win after my first wreck in a full-size car. So yeah, we're just trying to find speed every week. Track's a lot different from last year. They changed the surface and the banking quite a bit, and
there he is.
Yeah,
you're back.
All right, yeah, and then we're also just trying to figure out the 600, a lot different to what we're used to setup wise. But we had our 3 weeks ago now. We had our best run. We finished 4th at Bridgeport with the 600, and
Nice.
just trying to make take good notes, figure out what adjustments to make, and keep on improving.
Right.
Who got you
Yeah.
into racing with you? Your dad? Does your dad get you in the racing?
Yeah. So my dad always wanted to race growing up, and his mother didn't let him, is what I'm told. But he was always in the cars. He was more in the drag racing, but he always stuck with fixing cars and everything. And how I eventually got into it was I have two older brothers. They're in their 30s, early 20s, but they had a bus driver who I think her son raced quarter midgets and told my brothers about it. And my brothers ended up getting in quarter midgets, and I guess what would be the early 2000s. And then when I was a little 4-year old, the quarter midget was sitting waiting for me in the garage. So, uh,
Nice.
yeah,
I can't imagine racing at that age. I swear. I mean, I'm thinking I was picking weeds out of the yard or something. I don't know. At that age, like, just carefree days. I think that is awesome, though. That's amazing. How many
yeah.
races do you try to race a year?
As last year was quite a lot scheduled. Bridgeport had us uh, many races scheduled throughout the year. This year, I think I was just about over 25. I want to say between the sprint car and the 600. So
Wow.
we try to do once a week. I mean, we did have once a week, as in from I would say mid-April to September, but we did have a couple. I mean, we had off 4th of July, which is nice. I kind of like it. Is nice to have a break here and there. I mean, eventually we all love racing, but you can get burnt out pretty quickly, especially when it's not going your way as often as you would like. So yeah, it was nice. We had a off 4th of July, and I had off 2 weeks in June. I took a vacation, and also I had a commitment for school. So we
Good
tried
for
it, but
you.
we try to do once a week. And it definitely wouldn't be possible with just the sprint car, because they'll run us every week for one, and then we're only limited to one track. So it's nice to have that, because even sometimes it might rain out in South Jersey. With the sprint car, we can take the 600 to Delaware, or vice versa.
The truck that you mentioned that shut down, was it attendance that got them, or was attendance good there and there were just other reasons?
Uh, I'd like to say it was probably management. I mean, I always, I mean, I don't want to badmouth any track, but
Sure.
it was just very disappointing, because I live in New Egypt. And I mean, growing up, I would tell people, oh, yeah, I race. And they'd be like, oh, at New Egypt, right? And I'd be like, no, they don't race our class, quarter midgets, micro sprints. They don't race us there. So I was very excited once we got the sprint car, and I actually ran a 4-cylinder enduro, street stock enduro, whatever you want to call it, for not even a year, maybe just 5 races. We built one, and ended up racing it. But it was it always felt like I was getting the short end of the stick for many, many reasons. I mean, just on track, getting hit by other people, and then me getting disqualified and penalized, and rocks going through our window and pretty much saying there's nothing that can be done. So,
Wow.
but I think it's more management. It's a shame, because it is a really unique track. It's a pretty much like a D-shaped oval, and I
Wow.
think it puts on good racing. And the track was usually pretty slick. It was getting dusty last year, but it was yeah, it was slick, but no tire wear, which we all really like. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was just wondering. We've had a couple of tracks in our area that shut down. I guess it was attendance. And with our show, we've just been trying to encourage people to get
Yeah.
out. We go when we can. and to support these tracks. It's a great event. It's family. We have a lot of fun, and we've talked to people all over the country and Canada. And I think there's a lot of energy out there. But I'm going to tell you what is awesome, Dean, is that we have a young man here who's been racing. That's what we need more of. We need more. I mean, he's sitting here talking about his older brothers in their 30s, and I'm sitting here going, I'm double their age, you know. They're
Yeah,
young.
not that they're old by any means, but older than me. I mean, there is a little bit of a gap from when I was born, but it's hard to get people out to the track. I mean, even I have friends and sponsors who've said for years now, like, oh, I'd like to come out and see you, and now it's a little harder because you have to drive more or less an hour to get to the track instead of 5 to 30 minutes. So, but I mean, I don't know what else they could do. I mean, there was we have the national night out with the law enforcement, and like I participated, I think 2 or 3 years, and other cars we would have come out and try to promote the track, and we'd have like a free ticket raffle just to get people through the door. I mean, because I it's hard for me to imagine I turn on a sprint car race. I don't know what kind of racing you guys are particularly into, but I like dirt sprint car racing, and I watch, and I was like, I don't know how people can sit and watch like baseball and football after watching a sprint car race or any kind of dirt race, in my opinion. So, but and then they would have township nights. People would get in free or half off. So, and I mean the stands were pretty filled too. But it's here New Jersey too. I think it's really tough. Um, the insurance that has to go along with it, the price of the insurance, I've heard is quite a thing. And New Jersey, the state police, in my opinion, who they don't know much about racing. No disrespect to law enforcement, but they want to oversee the racing, their certain division, and I feel like they don't know what they think they know. Um, I won't get too much into that, but just
I get it,
over
man. You're a
oversight oversight like that.
We understand.
Give us a shout out for your sponsors.
Yeah, who's your sponsors? Who's on the car?
Yeah, so I'm very fortunate. I have three main sponsors that that I think two of them. My first one, Hot Foil, EHS, and powder coating. They started out. They do heating controllers and units for most. Their main thing is like for coal chutes and power plants, and for pipeline welding. But they're located in Hamilton, New Jersey. They've been with me for, I think, probably almost 8 years now. Really great supporters. And then they also moved into custom fabricating and powder coating, powder coater chassis. They do a nice job. I have Newell's Plumbing and Heating in Hamilton, New Jersey. Pretty cool how I met him. Met him through a friend that we met. Kind of, we're out to eat one night, me and my parents, and me and my dad were talking about racing, and this gentleman, Frank, leans his head over and he's like, "Oh, I hear you're talking about racing. I can get you a sponsorship." And we kind of just thought he was nuts. And a couple of weeks later, he calls me. He says, "Oh, I have a plumber he used to race at Wall Stadium in a modified. He'd like to sponsor you." So he was giving me money for, I think, 2 years before I ever even met him. And unfortunately, Frank, God rest his soul, passed away. But Don still supports us, and it's pretty cool. It seems like he has the itch. Maybe he wants to get back, but he knows it's not the best decision. So he's trying to support us and live out his thing. And then also I have Fischello's Custom Exhaust in Trenton, New Jersey. It's been with me for 3 years now. And then just a bunch of other people. I mean, my grandma, my Uncle Bones, my friends Tom and Judy Snook, and then other companies, Bittner Automotive in Trenton, New Jersey, Todd Rittenhouse of Todd Performance in Norristown helps us out a lot. A1 Racing Products, and I mean my parents first and foremost. I mean I start a new job next Monday, so a lot more financial is going to be coming from my end. But I mean, I wouldn't have been able to do all this racing this far without their help. So, and I mean, yeah.
Absolutely. We got it. We got a good friend of the show, NC Native. He said pit crews are required in Jersey since you can't pump your own gas.
Yeah.
He's always got a good quib. We say the best thing about being a race car driver is the AAA service is top notch when you blow a tire.
Yeah.
And you're our first guest from Jersey, man.
Yeah.
This is so cool.
It is.
So cool. I appreciate
Yeah.
you so much for being on. Man.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know a lot of people's perspective of Jersey is skewed. It's not all like Newark and
Yeah.
Philly and Jersey City. I live in New Egypt, and it's pretty. I would consider it country. I mean, there's farms, and I mean, I take my dirt bike out for a ride around the block, and I mean, we're really lucky where we are. I mean, all the late nights starting up the race cars and everything. Our neighbors haven't said anything. I mean, typically we have a neighbor every once in a blue moon stop by and be like, "Oh, you start that car back up so we can hear it again." And so it's a cool place. It's a nice town we live in. So
Well, that's good. I mean, that's Americana, you know. I mean, I knew that. I've got friends that have family up there, and you have your rural areas and stuff. It's a country, or not as maybe as rural as way out, but it's just I think a lot of times we're defined in America by the cities, and there's so much more. And I'm not putting down cities, but there's so much more to America than the cities. And you get people that we're alike all over the country. We just in a different place. You go to upstate New York, Michigan. You talk, you feel the same way about stuff. I mean, you look at things the same way. So yeah, you're right though. I mean, there are TV shows like the Bash Jersey. I mean, that's been going on for a long time. I think it's that New York thing. They like the Bash on Jersey. But those same people tell you to go into Jersey, park in Jersey, and take the trains in or whatever to New York. You don't want to try
exactly.
to be so if it wasn't for Jersey, where would they park their car and stuff?
Yeah.
Well, what kind of tires do you run on?
What kind of tires?
Yes.
I personally like American Racer. That's one nice thing about our class is it was supposed to be an American Racer class. Maybe like you had to run it on the right rear. And around COVID, when it was hard to get really any tire, they opened it up. And I mean, mostly everyone's on Hoosiers. And in my opinion, I can't pay that price they want for a Hoosier. So I like running racers. They're cheaper. I've always had good experience with them, customer service and quality wise. So I do have Hoosiers on the car on some corners just because it's what I picked up from a swap meet or traded for something. So, but I do like American racers and try to run them on the rear really.
That's awesome. It's fascinating to talk to you. You're such a kind young man. I was thinking, Dean, that Shay could be a spokesman. He could do commercials for all these people. Everybody's mentioned. He has gave all of them. It's a great plug, and made sure that what it means to him personally. Right. I'm saying that with all sincerity. I mean, you could do like commercials for him, man. You're well spoken. You're just off the cuff throwing that at us, man. We talked to a lot of race car drivers. They forget who's on the car. I know this, but I can't remember it. And you're like just quoting this off and telling stories behind it. I think that's great. Oh yeah. What kind of fuel are you using? Do you get to use? There's nothing cheap today, but what are you pushing through the car?
We run methanol M1. I guess would be the VP version. I think we run VP, but methanol. Yeah, we get it through. That's one of our helpers, Bittner Automotive. We typically get it from him because he gets it as cheap as it can be.
Are you supposed to be watching what's in the oven too?
Yeah, I got it already.
We just had a big thunderbolt here.
Oh, I hear it.
Yeah, you heard that? We did too. We felt it too.
Oh yeah.
NC said, please tell Hoosiers has a model called Daddy. Who's your daddy? Please tell me. I don't know if they do or not, NC.
I like that.
So, when you go to a race, and and you've been racing for a while. Do you find that most of the race car drivers are clean drivers, or do you have to? Do you find there's those that come, maybe they're just there for the one weekend, and they, well, I ain't gonna say dirty, but they're a little rougher than what you're used to. Do you see that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, the and it's hard to say if they're dirty or not. But the biggest thing for me now is getting used to the 600. They're definitely a little more contact prone, I would say. The sprint car is pretty great. I mean, everyone in that division has to wake up for work on Monday and fix their own stuff and pay for it. So they're a little more conscious, I would say, and ratio a lot cleaner. The 600, yeah, it's they're not afraid to throw you a tire or a Nerf bar, and it gets frustrating, but it's just part of learning how to drive for myself in that division is what they accept to pass a car and what to expect when they're going to try and pass you. And but I don't, nothing so far really intentional, just maybe that's how they were taught to drive.
Yeah.
I personally try to be a clean driver, and most of the time I get myself in trouble is just trying to stick up for myself and let other drivers know I don't appreciate the way they're driving me. But
Yeah, a little tap here and there.
yeah.
What about safety on the track? What's the track require, and do you go above that, or are you just what they require? Like,
What do you mean?
Like the Hans.
the Hans, your helmet. What kind of requirements are they putting on you to race for safety?
Yeah, so we're required to have a 3-layer suit and the gloves, head sock, helmet, next Hans device. I run a Simpson hybrid. I like that. At New Jersey, the one thing in New Jersey is they started requiring a fire suppression system, which
That kind of
I guess I'll go back to the state police story. So when they came out with the rule, the heading or whatever section, whatever fire suppression, it says anything needs to be SFI rated. Well, then you go down to the next section, which is 250 micro sprints, slingshots, and maybe TQ midgets is a 2.5 pound bottle. Move up to sprint car, speedsters, and some other open wheel is 5 pound, and then modifieds and whatever is 10 pound. Well, they don't SFI rate anything less than 5 pounds, so that's kind of like they didn't really do their research. They just want to make a feel good rule. I mean, personally, how you feel about a fire suppression is your opinion. I mean, I don't think it's a terrible idea, but we have to have that's one thing New Jersey requires.
It's expensive though. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not cheap. I mean, it is safety, but it is depending on what you have to get. I mean, it can be very expensive.
Do you have
Oh,
an
absolutely.
Do you have an enclosed trailer, or is it open?
Yeah, what are you hauling these things on? Enclosed or an open trailer, or?
We have a 26-foot enclosed trailer. We had to get that once we got the sprint car because we previously had a 16-foot trailer, and it was pretty tight in there. And we only have a 2-car attached garage. So, but with the 2 cars, like right now, currently the micro sprint's in the driveway being washed, but the sprint car is in the garage. And when we go to race the sprint car on Saturday, we'll do I'm sure what I'm trying to say. We'll do the flip flop with the cars. The 600 will come out of the trailer and then into the garage, and then sprint car out of the garage into the trailer.
Love it. Love it.
Do you haul it with a pickup truck, or is it like a tractor?
We have my dad has I think it's a 2002 or 3 GMC Sierra 2500. So it's been kicking for a while now. It gets the job done. When we were racing a speedster out in Kutztown, Pennsylvania, which is about a hour and a no, scratch it, 2.5 hour ride, and it's pretty hilly. There's sucking wind a little bit, but other usually flat level stuff, it does a pretty good job.
Awesome. I love it, man. I love it.
Yes.
Well, man, we know you're busy. We appreciate you giving us time. We hope you'll come back. I know we had trouble in the beginning, but thanks so much for being here. And you are a young person. I'm going to say that. We can tell that shines through.
Oh, yeah.
And we need a lot more like you out
yes.
there doing it.
Yes.
And I know your parents are very, very proud of you, and you and your brothers. And that's a credit to them, too, you know, the kind of young man that you are.
Oh, yeah.
And we wish you the best of success, safe out there, and chase your dreams, man. I mean, you know, that's the thing about this life. You get one shot, and, you know, go and do and enjoy. You know, before you do get wife and kids and all that, and then there's the money gets tighter. You know? So,
oh yeah, I'm
know,
definitely trying to take advantage of my situation I have now as best as I can. But yeah, I appreciate all the kind comments. I definitely very blessed with the family I have around me.
How's your mom feel? My last question: how's your mom feel about this? Was she a little worried about you getting in, or is she okay?
I think now I've been doing it so long, she's okay with it. But it's pretty when she goes to the races. Sometimes she just sits in the trailer, and I mean, she does not like racing. She tells us all the time she would not be into it at all if it wasn't just watching me do it. But if she's not in the trailer, there's videos of her just like pacing up along the grandstands and like clapping and yelling, and so she gets into it when I'm doing it. But
Absolutely, that's her boy. That's awesome. Man. Hey, I know plenty of ladies that say, when they're done, I'm done. When they start racing, I've enjoyed it. I wanted to support them, and there's a lot of moms like that and wives. I hear this a lot. I work with some, and they tell me the same thing. Like, I'm not really into it, but he is, and I want to support him, and so we'll do it as long as he wants to do it. And that's the great thing about family. You know.
Do you have a merchandise?
Yeah. Do you have any merch? That's a good question.
I do have a couple shirts left over. We did an order last year. We might probably do another one next year.
Yeah, we'll buy something from you, man. Just let us know.
All right.
Man. Try to buy from our guests, man.
Yeah, I'll definitely be back. I'll make sure my mom didn't want to put me on dinner duty at the same night again.
Yeah, but what's for dinner, by the way?
Yeah.
What are we cooking?
I'm trying to make steak frites. So steak, like, I think it's flank steak with fries and then rice.
Man, I'm all good, man. I wish I was close.
Let's go.
We'd come for dinner, man. Hey, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate you. God bless you, and have a great night. And thank you for giving us some time.
Thank you.
Absolutely. God bless as well. Thanks for having me, and I'll keep in touch. Yes. I'll see what my new work schedule and what racing's like. But yeah, I'll definitely be back on sometime. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, man.
I got your number right here on my phone. So
you're welcome anytime, brother. You take
Sounds
care.
Good. You as well.
We'll drop everybody down. We're going to go some music. Folks, we'll be right back. We have another guest. It's going to be a little bit after 7. We'll set it up, and we'll let Shay get out of here and finish dinner. He's making me hungry. It's almost like I can smell it, man, because he's frying. Dude, I'm sitting here getting hungry. I hadn't had dinner, you know. I'm like, man. All right, folks. We'll be back in just a minute.
Dave and Dean roll each week, spin the wheels, engines speak, tracks of fire, dust and smoke, southern skies, the throttles choke. Fast and fierce, racing souls, tearing through the endless cold, twisting metal, thunder growls, screams of tires, dirt that scows. Crank it loud, boys, let it blast. Roads of fury racing fast. Southern pride racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Every lap a rebel's dream. Gasoline, hearts and the scream. Dave and Dean crown the track. Each corner fight, ain't turning back. Crank it loud, boy. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern fried, race and breed. Southern fried, racing hours here. Fuel the fire, shift the gear. Nights alive, wheels embrace, burn the streets, set the pace. Hours, speed's the creed. Southern fried, racing breed. Yeah!